Good morning guys, Matt, Pinnacle Angling. Today we're fishing on a new venue on the channel. I fished here plenty of times in the past, but we've never done a video here. And that is a place called Fontagary Ledges. So the weather today, the weatherman seems to have got his spot on. It's kind of give a 4 or 5 hour window where there's no rain and the wind is absolutely minimal for the time period around the low water. So generally on this venue we usually fishes on the ebb and then you don't really have much on the flood. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to fish around about 3.5-4 hours down, and then I'm going to fish an hour back up. So I got some really exciting things to talk about today. Really exciting, like a kid at Christmas. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tangle with the steps. I'm going to show you a little bit of the scenery, play you a little bit of music, and then I'll come down to you by the water. See you soon. Well, we got down to the venue, guys, and if it stays as it is today now, I'll take her. As I was getting out of the car, the radio told me that we were going to be in for bouts of drizzle all day. So, but the Met Office telling me something different. So, if it stays like this today now, I'll be happy with that. Visibility isn't great. Probably doesn't look great on camera either. No nice scenery in the background. So, if you could just bear with me today. But we got 2 rods in the water. One of them is baited with a Lawns bait, and the other one is baited with, it's a 2-hook clip rig, baited with squid and mackerel. Where I'm fishing on the ledges today now, I'm not far off the steps, a little bit onto the first ledge. It's relatively clean ground. It's a sandy bottom. So you will pick up rays here when they run in, but obviously with it being the time of year, it's a little bit hit and miss. So fingers crossed we can get a ray out today, or any fish, but a ray would be nice. The further left you go across the ledges, then it does get a bit rougher. So you can pick up more bits further up to the left. Right, hopefully I can get into some fish for you. Right guys, one of the rigs I'm using today is a 2-hook clip rig. 2-hook clip rig, fantastic for getting a little bit of extra distance on a cast on rather than say a 2-hook flapper. Everything is streamlined, nice and compact, and this one just so happens to be made up of 90% of my own components. I said to you I had some exciting stuff to talk about today. This rig is made up of my own line, my own shock leader, the hook lengths again, same, my own shock leader, the swivels on the rig, all my own brand of Chinu hook as well. So we're making some moves into our own tackle brand, and I've also got something else to show you as well. I think a lot of you who've seen the last video would have known about my hooks and my line and my leader, but there's also something else I'm working on as well, and that is my own rod. It's something I've been doing for the last, I think I'm about 12 months deep so far. It's still not exactly where I want it. At the moment it's a great match rod, absolutely fine for clean ground, but I want to develop a rod which is enough for mixed ground as well. I want to try and make it an all-rounder. I want to try and make it the rod an all-rounder for the Bristol Channel. So I'll show you the rod because I'm pretty proud of it so far. Sits lovely in the tide. Shrink tube, and at the moment coasters. I'm still undecided whether the rod will come with reel seats, but it will 100%. You'll be able to pull the rod out of the bag and fish with it straight away. You won't have to go and buy a reel seat. You won't have to. It will be fishable straight away. It won't be a blank. It will come ready built with guides. And it also comes in this nice bag with Velcro fastenings. Honestly, the quality of it so far, I've been really impressed. So it's a little snippet of what we got going on at the moment. It's probably not going to be until next year when the rods will be available. I won't release anything until I'm happy with it. The rest of the terminal tackle, the line I'm testing today, the leader, the hooks, the swivels, they will probably be available around about September time. But the rods, they're going to be at a later date because I just want to make sure that everything, I'm happy with the rod before it goes to market. So yeah, it's 2023 hopefully is going to be a big year for pinnacle angling. Anyway, let's get into the bait up. With the 2 clip rig, like I say, I got my own brand of Chinu hooks, and I'm going to bait that up today with one of them's going to have squid and mackerel, the other one's just going to have some squid. So hook straight through. We all know the score by now, guys. Nice bit of bait elastic. You know, the bait elastic is probably one of the most important tools that you'll use in the Bristol Channel. The second strongest tidal flow in the UK, in the world. I think there's only one other place, and that's in Canada. But the bait elastic is fantastic for creating a streamlined bait and also a strong bait, ensuring that your hooks always stay proud of the bait, they don't get tangled up. So, and then the second one, we're just going to do a strip of squid, a strip of mackerel, and then we're going to finish that off with some squid. So yeah, the tackle I'm testing at the moment, guys, I've got some terminal tackle out with some fantastic anglers. They really put in the tackle through his paces. So one of our tackle testers, Josh Harrison, a boy from Cardiff. A lot of you might know him from Facebook, the Facebook pages. Boy catches massive amounts of fish. Really good angler, and Josh is one of the ones I chose to test my tackle for me, and I'm really glad I did, because he only last week he was on a trip with Gareth Griffiths, GG guiding up to Scotland, and he's testing some of my my predator hooks. He's testing some of my Chinu hooks. He's testing some of my line, some of my leader. So he made up some rigs out of 60-pound line, 60-pound leader. My predator hooks, 3/0. and while he was fishing for skate, he threw some smaller baits out to try and fish for some smaller species to test. And he went and hooked into a 186 pound common skate on my rig. So I'll insert some pictures by a few now, because honestly, what he done is an amazing achievement. He pulled in a skate of 186 pound with a 3/0 hook, which I'll be honest with you, it nearly straightened out, but it held up. That hook has got no business pulling in a fish that big. That hook is designed to pull in conger eels, blonde rays, small-eyed rays, you know, things in the Bristol Channel. And the hooks were attached to a rig made up of 60 pound line, which also held up. And all in all, he just done an amazing job. He's basically tested all my tackle for me in one hit, and the confidence it gives me in the tackle that I'm going to be bringing to the market has risen 100%. He really has done a fantastic job. So just want to say, give a shout out to Josh. Thank you very much for doing the job you're doing for me, and I'm really excited for you guys to see what we're doing. So right, as I said, the 2/0 clipped rig, a little cascade swivel on the bottom snood, and what that does, then you can hooks nicely onto the top hook, which has got a spring, and then what it does, it keeps everything nicely compact, and then obviously when it hits the water, activates, and then you've got a 2/0 flapper in the water. Really good rig, great for getting extra distance when you need to send smaller baits a little bit further. So fingers crossed, this next one is going to get us into some fish. Hopefully. Let's get out there. Guys, it's about an hour before low now, so we've got about 2 hours of the session left. I'm not holding out much hope because it's been absolutely dire. I haven't even had a bite, so hopefully turn of the tide is going to bring the fish on the feed. So guys, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's watched the video, liked the video, shared the video, subscribed to my channel. We've just passed 1,000 subscribers, which honestly makes me really, really happy. When I started this channel 10 months ago, I never ever thought that I would be in this position where I am now within that 10 months. I also had an email on the weekend telling me that I'd reached all the criteria I needed for to become a YouTube partner, which basically means I can monetize all my videos now. So from here on out, every video, every view now can generate some money. So thank you all to everybody. When I started, I never had the intention of trying to become some kind of content creator. It was always the channel was started as a way for me to get the Pinnacle name out there, ready for the release of my tackle brand. So, but thank you to everybody who has subscribed and liked and shared, because without you guys I wouldn't be in the position I'm in today. So thank you very much. Right, hopefully now turning the tide might bring a little bit of luck. It's flat calm, it looks perfect for rays. I'm hoping that there's there's a spotted out there, or maybe an early blonde. I'm still looking for a blonde and thornback for my Bristol Channel Slam for this year. So hopefully there's a nice blonde out there which wants to take the bait. There's a lawn spade out there now at the moment, so I don't see why not. Okay, guys, we got about an hour left of the session now. Still nothing. We got a 2-hook clipped rig out there now, baited with lawns, and then I've got a nice big chunky squid and mackerel bait to finish us for the last probably the last half hour, 40 minutes of the session. So something else I wanted to speak to you about, guys, is I'm going to be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody, and I think the best way for me to do that is by giving something back to you guys. So I got a few different things in my mind, but what I don't want to do, I don't want to just do a generic giveaway where I take some of the major branded items and give it away. I'm actually going to be doing it in a way where I support some local people, content creators, businesses. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be giving away a cap from Angling Ambition. So I just want to say a massive thank you to Di Llewellyn for that. I'm going to be giving away 5 pulley rigs, which are made by Dean Booker, and I've had to get them direct from Veals. And I'm also going to be giving away a hoodie. Everybody knows Gareth Griffiths, so I'm going to be giving away a GG guiding hoodie, and there's also going to be something small, maybe a tackle box, what I use to keep all my my components in, and I think that'll be a thing. So I'm going to do the giveaway through Facebook, through my Facebook page. I think that's the easiest way for me to do it. So if you're not following my Facebook page, pop over to Facebook, Pinnacle Angling, and give the page a follow, drop a like on it. And in the coming weeks, there'll be a video up where I announce the giveaway and also the rules to the giveaway, because there seems to be a little bit of a trend at the moment with people trying to hijack giveaways and hack people and get people to put credit card details in. There'll be none of that business on mine. There'll be no credit card details will ever be required. I will never ask for anything like that. So I think the easiest way for me to do it is going to be anybody who comments in on it, give that person a number, and then we'll put them numbers then into a draw, and that number then associated with that person, that'll be the winning number. So yeah, keep your eyes open on my Facebook page. If you haven't already, pop over and follow it, Pinnacle Angling, and also Instagram as well. If you don't use Facebook, I'll put it on Instagram just to keep everybody up to date. But Instagram is the same again, Pinnacle Angling. So if you don't already follow my other social media, guys, drop over, give the page a follow, give it a like, and keep your eyes open for the subscriber giveaway. Right, guys, time to pull this one in now and send the last bait out. We still haven't even had a nibble, so it's been a really tough day, but you know, we got covered in rain. We haven't had a fish. It's the way fishing goes sometimes. Fingers crossed we can pull something out on the last cast, but let's get this one in, and fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I can pull you out a fish. Right, I'm going to pull this one in now, guys. It's been a really tough day, really hard, so hopefully there's something on the end of it. There's been a couple of little, I don't want to call them rattlers, but you don't really get much tide here because you're protected by the bank that goes out. So any little movement in the tip I'm seeing, I'm claiming fish. So I'm hoping there might be something sleeping on there, but we never know. We'll have a look now. Well. Look at that. That doesn't happen very often. My imp hasn't activated, which hasn't released the bait. But then you look at my bait, it's all the way up the top, so maybe something was pulling on it, maybe not. I don't know. Right guys, I'm going to end the video on that. It hasn't been a very successful video, but it's always a pleasure spending the day with you. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like on the video, share it with a friend. Really helps me get my content out there to other people. If you haven't already, go over to Facebook, follow my Facebook page to keep your eye open for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And while you're at it, you might as well pop over to my Instagram as well. Give that a follow. I promise you the fishing will get better. So on that note guys, hope to see you next time. Catch you soon.